Hello, I'm Chris Watkins and I'm with Visit Tri-Cities. I have been with Visit Tri-Cities for close to 24 years. In fact, I have been involved in the travel and tourism industry throughout my entire career. Tourism matters in the Tri-Cities. Visitors will spend over $444 million in 2017, which will generate over $47 million in local and state tax receipts and employs close to 6,000 Tri-Citians. This annual meeting is all about the faces of tourism right here in our community. Let's meet some of the unique, dynamic, and hardworking people that make up our local tourism industry.
I would say I've been in the industry since about 2009. That's when we first opened the doors of the Bean Reactor National Historic Landmark to the public. I always say I'm just a girl who fell in love with a reactor. At the time I started working on this issue, Bean Reactor was going to be torn down. And I was really impressed by the community's insistence and passion for preserving that place. I've had the honor of being at the reactor when schools full of third and fourth graders come through. In addition, we have folks come through whose family members worked on the Manhattan Project and were never able to tell their families what they did because it was top secret. And to see them now be able to come through and understand fully the impact of the Manhattan Project on history and the world is just really a thrill. I'm a face of tourism because I'm passionate about what I do. I believe in the story we're telling at the National Historical Park, and it's an honor to bring more and more people here from around the world every year.
This is my fourth airport, and I think the main thing that drove me here was the terminal expansion and being a part of that. My wife and I fell in love with the community. We really enjoy it here. We enjoy the sunshine and the river. I think the airport is the first and last impression that an individual gets of their community, so being part of that's really special. When people come to visit the Tri-Cities, they see the great facility we have, and I think this is a great impression of what the Tri-Cities has to offer. We're continuing to grow, and as the community supports their airport, we'll continue to support the community by growing and giving them more options.
I really wanted to move us closer to my family, and he really wanted to move us closer to his, and we just couldn't decide. We decided that we leave it up to fate, and so we said, here's a coin, we'll flip it. If the coin lands on heads, we're meant to be in Tri-Cities, Washington. Well, guess what happened? The coin landed on heads, and so fate brought us here. As we thought about being here, we really wanted to do something that would give us goosebumps. We wanted to create a business that we could wake up and work in every single day, and a business that would bring us closer to folks in our own community. We had no idea that the Washington wine industry would be as much fun as it has been. This is still a really cool developing area, and it still feels very much like a community, and it's great to have a small business here. I'm a face of tourism because I love being in this area so much, and I love interacting with people and connecting with folks who get to visit our area. I love sharing our story, and I love sharing the stories of my neighbors and the stories of our community.
We bought the shop off of Craigslist. We've had it for 8 years now, and we love it. It doesn't feel like going to work every day. You just come in and help people have fun, and to me that's a great feeling. We love the weather here. We love that you can ride bikes 12 months out of the year. We love the beauty of the desert. The cost of living is really low. I probably shouldn't be saying that because as soon as we tell everybody how awesome it is, then everyone wants to move here. But it's a great place to raise a family. We are a face of tourism. We get to help people every day go out and have fun. We help people get on the river, on a paddleboard or in a kayak. The bike trail is just down the way from us. We help people get out on bikes. We love helping people lead a healthy, active lifestyle.
I started the travel industry right out of college. My first job was at Horizon Airlines in Pasco. I was a ramp agent, loading bags at the ticket counter in the gate. Honestly, it was a great job. It was my first introduction to the travel industry. I eventually moved on and started in the hotel industry, and then now here at Spring Hill Suites. I love the tourism industry. It is so much fun. My favorite thing about it is the employees. Every day we experience new things, there's new challenges, new people. And second of all, I've loved the guests. The day we opened Spring Hill Suites was so exciting. We were running around trying to get the hotel ready, and the day we opened, and when the first guest walked in, it was just like all that hard work we did. It was so rewarding, and it's been like that ever since. I am a face of tourism because I've been serving this community for 25 years.
I've been in the travel and tourism industry since the mid-'80s. Eventually, after several years of living down in Arizona, we moved up to the Seattle area, worked on the west side for several years, and then moved here in 1997 to run Columbia Point Golf Course, and I've been here for ever since. What's not to love? I mean, look at the beautiful sunshine today in October. There's a variety of people that show up every day, come and sit in my office, talk to me about their lives and what's going on. I mean, it's just always a variety of things to do every day. I'm the first person they see when they walk in the shop most of the time, and I go out of my way to get to know people because it's real important for us is to know our customers.
I've been in the travel and tour industry about 21 years now. We started out as just a little produce stand, and it just grew and grew, and we added more product until finally it is what it is today. It is like family with our customers and our employees. That's how we grow, is good ideas from the customers. We have become a face of tourism because we represent what's good about the Tri-Cities, and that is the agriculture, the products, the people, and people come here and have continued to come here because of what's good about the Tri-Cities.
I'm Shay Frechette, and I'm a face of tourism.
My name is Buck Taft, and I'm a face of tourism.
I'm Colleen French, and I'm a face of tourism.
I'm Darren Warnick, and I'm a face of tourism.
I'm Kathy Moore, and I'm a face of tourism.
I'm Jay Wood, and I'm a face of tourism.
I'm Joe Krieger, and I'm a face of tourism.
I'm Chris Watkins, and I'm a face of tourism.